Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay up late. It isn't really. Welcome to the 31st Irish Open, live from the 18-lane Leisureplex Bowling Centre in Stillorgan, Dublin, Ireland. My name's Dom Gall, and with me, as always, is Simon Shepherd.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're tired this morning, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, just over 5 hours, so a
5
short
hours
night.
sleep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long day today as well. We won't be out of here before 1 o'clock in the morning, I don't think.
Yeah.
We start the finals tonight. Desperados at about 7 o'clock, I believe.
Yeah, 7:30.
And then we're on to the first round of the finals, 4 games, and then the second block come in with their 4 games. So it's going to be a long one today. Hope you can stick with us as jump in and out during the day. Joe McCauley, good morning all, he says. Welcome to Craig MacArthur, Emily Allen, Lynn Walker, Alison Taylor, Steve Allen.
Yeah, maybe an audio video check just to be sure everything sounds okay for you guys.
Yes, can everybody hear us okay?
Because we had some troubles the last couple of days.
We did have a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not unusual to have some technical glitches at some point. Please spread the web address far and wide today. Try and get a lot of people watching this penultimate day. Alright, we're good to go.
Maybe move it a little bit more to the right so you can see the Facebook comments as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can take it.
I'll do it. Joe McCauley says, all good here? You all good? I'm from Colorado watching you all. Wow.
That's early there. It's night.
Yeah, but night time, won't it?
Yeah.
Early hours. Yeah. What time is it in Colorado, Joe? And with a name like Macaulay, you're definitely Irish, aren't you? Amy Gallagher joined. Welcome, Amy.
This water blue, not keen on the singing.
Not too keen on the singing.
This will do.
Hey, it was in tune, wasn't it?
Let's see, we have on the featured pair right now, we have Terry Little, Patrick Jannik Sørensen, we have Martijn Postma, and maybe you can...
Linda Magnus Dotter.
Okay.
That one was easy. Come
Yeah,
on,
for you.
give me something hard. Yeah, long day today. We've got three squads, 1 Desperado, and then 2 rounds of the next final step one.
Yeah.
1:19 a.m. says Joe in Colorado, and I am Irish. Oh yeah, with a name like Macaulay. Thanks for joining us, Joe. Hope you enjoy the bowling today. So let's have a look a little bit down the lane, see where we've got Gav Greaves on the lanes again. We've got Pete Stevenson, Rob Philby, Jason Burns, Callum Simons.
Nicole Sanders as well.
Nicole Sanders, defending champion, yeah. Karon Salama.
Tom Byrne.
From Finland, Tom Byrne. Vicky Gillespie down there.
Andy as well.
Sorry?
Andy as well.
Uh-huh. Andy, yeah, his dad. Scott Walmsley just joined us, squad winner from last night.
Your rake, Scott.
He's still surprised by being the squad winner.
Yeah.
What happened last night? Yeah, he took the money off Paul Moore anyway. But Paul's thinking, oh, that's a cheeky little 100, that'll do. And then Scott rolls in and boom, takes it. John McCauley, I love bowling. I just bowled my third 300 in 2 months ago. Well done.
Yeah, we only had one this tournament yet.
Yeah, just won 300 so far. Owen Lebioda from Ireland.
Couple of 299s, but
Couple of 299s. 290 from the Flying Scotsman last night.
Stephen Gill.
Gill.
That ensured him the squad win as well.
Yeah, won the squad. If you've missed any of the squad winner interviews, they're all on YouTube. We've had Anthony Simonson in so far. We had Scott last night. And also Stephen Gill. Scott says, good morning, Dom and Simon, smiley face. And we are blessed with the leader of Storm today, Mr. Bill Chrisman. He's going to be in the house with wife Barbara. Doubly honoured because we've got the tournament manager from the Cubica AMF World Cup, Mr. Bernard Gibbons, and also the boss of the AMF World Cup, the big cheese, Anne-Marie Board, will be with us.
So some big names coming in today on the chat, I think.
They all heard it was our last Irish Open for streaming, and they've all come down to thank us and give us flowers and stuff. Good morning to Mark Russell and also to Pat Byrne. Your boy Rob Philby's on 1 and 2 at the moment.
He will be on the featured pro on game 3.
Game 3, yeah. Yeah, we're going to see a bit of Rob today. Jamie Elliott striking at the moment for fun, front 6. Keep your comment and chat coming in. Got any questions? Or you just want to talk bowling? Please do.
And the same question as last night and yesterday. If you have any questions for Bill or any one of the guests coming in today, just ask them in the chat. And
yeah.
will,
well, they can't guess questions for the guests that we're going to have in because they don't know who the guests are yet. But yeah,
we can ask them if they know anything about it.
Yeah, so if you know anything about it, get in touch with us.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you got any questions for Bill Chrisman, we're hoping to get him in today. Hoping.
And otherwise tomorrow.
Not guaranteed.
No, but otherwise tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Still 2 days of streaming left.
Yeah, we've still got 2 days, and Bill's obviously going to be presenting the trophy at the end. Pat Byrne, is he awake this morning? He seems to be. He's walking around and throwing balls down the lane, but I don't know.
He's here. But
he is here. You know Rob, he don't have dirty stop out nights or anything. He's a good boy. Cup of tea in bed. Good morning, Eric Van Saban. How are you today, sir? Pete Stevenson's going all right. Pistol Pete. Strike, spare, 4 in a row. But Billy Elliott's flying at the minute. Sorry, Jamie Elliott. Front 6. You just see him on the left of your screen in a moment. Yeah, front 7.
Playing with the new motive ball, I think, the Golden Jackal.
Golden Jackal.
Yeah. New one isn't out yet.
It just looks like the last golden ball that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, how can you tell from that it's the Jackal? Because that one just to me that just looks like the Storm one.
Jamie is, I believe, a motive player.
Is he?
I think so.
Not officially.
Not officially. Or it's a honey badger, but I think it's the golden jackal. But
Oh, we'll find out. Especially if your bowl's a 300. Joe McCauley, who's your favourite PBA pro? Mine is Norm Duke. Amuleto Monticelli.
yeah,
Always
Duke
been
and,
my favourite.
Jason Belmonte.
You like Belmore?
Yeah, and Duke as well. Duke as well. I like his style, just so simple, but yeah. If he has a line, you're done.
Yeah. No, Amuleto Monticelli was all my childhood favourite. Used to love his style back in the 80s and 90s. Backswing's a lot lower than it used to be. Obviously, he's getting on a bit, but he's fit as a butcher's dog. I don't know if you saw the video of him last week doing press-ups on top of a swimming pool, if that makes sense, on 2 bars. He's a strong guy for his 50-plus years. So about frame 7 now. Terry Little 127 in the 6th with a spare working. Patrick Yannick Sorensen with a double working, 80 in the 4th. Look at that turkey. 101 for Linda Magnus-Dotter in the 7th frame, and Martin Postma with 100 in the 5th with a spare in the 6th.
Yeah, it's not Jackal. I can't see any logos on there.
It's not a Jackal then?
No.
All right. Yeah, if it were Jackal, you'd see a big ass logo, wouldn't you? I think it's the Storm one.
Or it's an...
What were the Storm Gold Ball called?
Yeah, it could be, but yeah.
Whatever it is, it's working. Front 8 now. Should we wait till he gets to the 10th and then spin the camera around?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't want to jinx him.
No. Let's do. Could be this one as well.
Black Widow. It didn't look like it had a big spider on it though, did it?
Yeah, but it will fade out.
Hard to see when it's black, yeah. Jamie just about to step up for frame 9, looking for the front 9. So your standings after squad 11. Alan Bride, the long-term leader, still up there, 1462, but Stephen Gill jumped into second last night with 1434, followed by Ghislaine van der Tol with 1431. And Jamie's come up high and left 4-7. In 4th place at the moment in the overall standings, Bernice Lim from Singapore with 1418, followed by Timu Bukisto from Finland with 1408 and 1406 for Laurie Sippela. The top Englishman at the moment is James Wigmore with 1391 in 7th, and then followed by Anthony Simonson, the defending champion, and the 2-time champion Tora Torgerson in 9th. And then the 300 man from Ireland, Owen Lebioda, in 10th with 1377. The cut, what we were looking at, 50s? 53, so we're round about Selwyn Morgan on the cut line at about 1267. Still outside the cut line is Jason Agate, Lee Cocker, Nicole Sanders, Danny Hopcroft, to name but a few. Pete Stevenson's outside the cut at the minute. Gav Greaves is outside. Glenn Richardson's outside. And about another 200 players are outside. Good morning to Roger Wichello, to Nathan Glaive, to Dave Goring. Thank you for joining us this morning in this first game of 6 in squad 12. Our featured pair, Terry Little, Linda Magnusdotter, Patrick Yannick Sorensen and Martin Postma. Terry Little going well, going to finish with a decent 200. Same with Patrick Yannick Sorensen. Jamie Elliott is going to finish with a 267 if he spares and strikes. As we said earlier, though, a long day today. The 3 squads. We've got a Desperado, and then we've got the first 2 parts of the final step 1.
Yeah. Estimated time to finish it is 1 o'clock tonight.
Yep. And then what time are we in tomorrow morning?
Starting at 10.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's not too bad then.
That's what I think, but I'm not sure.
I hope so. I don't want to be in at 8.
Yeah, 10.
10 o'clock, cool.
So finalists can get a decent night of sleep as well.
I've got to get 8 hours. I've got to get 8 hours sleep. All right, and 265 for Billy Elliott. Sorry, Jamie Elliott. Looks like the pick of the players at the minute. Peter Stevenson, Pistol Pete, going well.
Yeah.
Motive. He is a motive bowler.
Yeah.
He's on 88 in the 8th with a strike and now a single pin leave. So he's going to be on for about 228. Welcome to Marco De Bruin. $199 for Tom Byrne. Gav Greaves is going to bowl a 235 if he strikes out. 3 in the 10th. Big backswing. Lots of lashing revs. Smashes the pocket for a strike. Jobs are good. So the question we were posing yesterday, which we can continue today because we'll be submitting the list to Storm. If you could scent up any of the bowling balls, what smell would you put in them? In the Storm bowling balls, what smell would you have that hasn't already been done? And then the other one is, if you could name a Storm bowling ball, what would you call it? So
yeah, we had Bill Supper in last night.
Bill Supper was watching and looking at the names coming through. Popcorn's not been done before.
What so smell now?
We might see popcorn done again, or once.
Plex as well for
Plex for a bowling ball, yeah. What else for the basher? But if you've got any
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey for a smell, yeah. But if you'd like to name a bowling ball, if you think of any cool bowling ball names, let us know. And what scent, what smell would you have on a bowling ball? And we learned that the person that came up with that genius idea was Bill Chrisman himself.
Yeah.
The boss himself came up with it. I'm going to make my ball smell. He must have been sat there saying, maybe not in those particular words, like, but. What is it about the Sorensens sending the pins back down the deck? His brother did it yesterday as well.
Yeah. Yeah, mainly their speed, and yeah, the pins are really bouncy here somehow.
Yeah.
They bounce everywhere. And the slower machines with the slow sweep, so yeah, they got a little more time to, yeah, fly back.
2:37 there for Terry Little on the featured pair. And we're going to see about 2:27 as well. 2:27 for Patrick Yannick Sorensen. But Jamie Elliott looks like he's the leader in this block after that 260.
Yeah.
Nathan Glave, love the smell of petrol and two-stroke oil. Yeah, petrol smelling bowling ball maybe wouldn't be a good idea. Or what about that stuff when you go to a hospital and you put it on your hands? You know, that antibacterial thing. It's like really strong alcoholic smell thing.
You can use this ball cleaner.
Yeah, somebody came up with a good idea. Make it smell like a bowling ball, i.e. when it's just been freshly drilled.
Freshly drilled, yeah.
Yeah, if you came up with bacon sandwich and all the rest of it. Not sure if watermelon had been done before or pomegranate. Right, we're just going to take a short break for a couple of minutes and we'll be back with game 2, so don't go away. Good morning and welcome back to the 31st Irish Open, live from Leisureplex, Stillorgan, Dublin, Ireland. Into game 2 now, squad 12, and on your featured pair, Kelly McDonnell, Andy Gillespie, John Guldbeck, and Karon Salama from Finland. Bowled a 300 in the Ballmaster last week, and he's thrown a split there. 231 for Rob Philby that first game, Pat Byrne. My tip for the title this year is Mr. Philby. I mean, most people will probably go with Simonson or Sloane Ranger or something, but I don't know, I fancy Rob to come through this week. Be there and thereabouts near the end anyway. Anyone big in this squad? I don't have the sound on. Kelly McDonnell opens up with 3 spares, Andy Gillespie with a spare strike. John Guldbeck with 28 in the second and a strike in the third, and Salama is up with 2 splits and open so far, and an 8 count. Hope you got your entries in last night for the UK Tenpin Hall of Fame competition. The entries will be reviewed and the results, the list and database will be released just before the Irish Open final, and we're hoping to get Bill Chrisman, the man himself, to announce the top 4 male and top 4 female of all time. Who's it going to be? Good morning to Daniel Alley. Nicole Sanders, Colonel Sanders, defending female champion, front 4. Just left a single pin there. Jamie Elliott after a 265 first game. Spare, double, spare. Good morning, Dally. Dally. So that's when you say Danny Lally and then you just kind of just mix it together and go Dally. Good morning, Danny Lally. Danny, maybe you can confirm then. Simon said he went into Boland's last night and there were nobody there. Where did you all go somewhere else, or were you all like in bed early last night? He said there were a few Dutchies in there, but the English were nowhere to be seen.
No. Yeah, there were a few, but Danny was there. But
oh, Danny was there.
Yeah, but I think 35.
Yeah.
People, 40.
Yeah, not as many as usual then.
No.
Maybe they're just saving it for tonight. It must be expensive though. What's a beer now? How much is a beer in Boland's?
I don't know. I still had the free card.
I don't know. The VAT over here has gone up a few percent, hasn't it? A lot of the food seems to be a lot more expensive this year. Keep your comment and chat coming in. If you've got any questions, if you want to pose any questions, send them in. Long day today, 3 squads, a Desperado, and then 2 parts of the final step 1. We'll be out this place about 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's still early. They changed the format 2 years ago.
Yeah, it used to be 2 o'clock in the morning, didn't it?
Yeah, 2 o'clock and then back at 8 in the morning or so. 8:30.
I don't know. The things we do. Oh, 279 pace then for Nicole Sanders. Good morning to Kylie Bromley. Just joined us. Please spread the Facebook post as wide as you can. Give us a share. Go on, go on, go on, please. Give us a share. Just a click, click, innit? Click. Done. As we announced earlier this week, Simon and I, this is our last Irish Open. It's not the last Irish Open. That's going to continue for a long time yet. But there will be a different streaming team next year. All will be revealed soon, I would think. But we've done 5 years now and really enjoyed it. I like to think that we've helped the entries a little bit by showing the quality tournament that this is. It may only be an EBT satellite event, but it's very, very competitive. You win the Irish Open, it's a great one to have on your CV. There is only 30 male winners so far. Some of them have doubled up a little bit. Paul Moore's won it 3 times. Don Barrett's won it 3 times. Tore Togerson twice. Brian Voss a couple of times as well. On the male side. Kirsten Penny won it 3 times, I think. Gareth Greaves tuning in to watch his brother Gavin. Gav at the minute, 74 in the 4th with a strike in the 5th, just down on 11 and 12 to the right of your screen. Rob Philby with a 231 first game. Doing okay in game 2. Yeah, I want a squad winner to be Rob Philby. I like having a chat with Rob when he comes on. He's real.
Yeah, we had a chat with him yesterday about getting him. He's signed now with Brunswick.
Yeah, signed with Brunswick. And he's been with Brunswick for a lot of years, but as he said himself, he wasn't always overconfident with some of the equipment, but he likes the look of it all now, and he's willing to make the jump into being a brand staffer. Good morning to Scott Norton out there in the United States. Former PBA player. Are you going to big back as a bowler at some point? Almost makes me want to bowl again. Yeah, you answered it. And a love heart. Yeah, you're a good player, Scott. You should play a little bit. A good evening, you mean? Yeah, what time is it over there? We've had somebody from Colorado so far watching, and this will do blue. You're in the States, aren't you? But yeah, we've got Anthony Simonson here this week from the PBA, defending champion, won it last year. He's come over for a quick, cheeky smash and grab, €4,000 if he can. And then he's straight back to the States next week for the next PBA event. It's late Friday night here, almost 1 AM. We've also got the world famous Bill Chrisman in the house today, owner of Storm. Going to be here with wife Barbara. Was a little bit ill earlier on in the week, so it was looking shaky as to if he was coming or not, but they were on the flight and they're in the country, I believe. And we're going to be meeting up with Bernard Gibbons from the Cubica AMF World Cup, the tournament manager, and also the big boss from Cubica AMF from the World Cup. Anne-Marie Bord will be here this week. And we're just into frame 6 now of this second game. Your featured pair, Andy Gillespie, Kelly MacDonald, John Gilbayek and Karen Salamar. Probably just here for the Guinness tour. Anthony, that is. Yeah, I think they all do the Guinness tour when they come over. I've not done it actually. I don't like Guinness.
We are here for 5 years and we haven't seen anything of Dublin.
No, never. No, we've never gone into Dublin. Yeah, we've seen
only from the bus.
We've seen Stillorgan. We've seen the local takeaways and the supermarket.
Yeah, and we see something from the bus, but that's it.
yeah. But it looks lovely.
Yeah.
But to be honest, though, if you're going to see Ireland, you want to go see the Causeway and some of the other places. Get into the actual country itself, because it's a beautiful country. A beautiful island, should we say. Island of Ireland.
I will come back for sure, but I think in the summer.
Yeah.
A little bit better weather.
Yeah. a little bit, but not much.
No, but everything is looking a little bit nicer. And
how's Gav doing? He's 114 in the 6th with a strike in the 7th. I'm not sure what he had first game. I'll take a run down the lane shortly after 3 games and see who's shaping up to be the squad winner. We will get them into the virtual studio at the end. But if you just joined us, we're watching the Irish Open live from the 18-lane Leisureplex Bowling Centre in Stillorgan, Dublin, Ireland. My name's Dom Gall from TalkTemping.net. Hello. And with me, as always, is Simon Shepherd. He's from Holland. Or the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Take your pick, whichever one you want to call it.
We know what you mean. So
it's funny, you hear about Holland being flat, and it isn't until you fly into Schiphol and you realise just how flat it is.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably flat.
The western part of the country is really flat, yeah.
Yeah.
If you go a little bit more to the east and to the south.
There's not even like a hill or a mound or anything, it's just completely flat.
If you go more around,
It's like a Lego kind of world.
More southeast and more to the east, you get a little bit more. And you go really down to the south of Holland, you get, they call it mountains, just a little bit of hills.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 5 steps. And the country's kind of underwater, isn't it? In a sense, it's that's what you've got your wall for. The famous story of the kid putting his thumb in
the sea is now 90-minute drive away from me, and if Holland will flood, it will be.
You'd have the coast.
Almost.
Yeah.
I think 15.
You'd have the coast at your house.
15-20 minutes or so. So, yeah.
Scott Nansen, tell him I said hi. It's about time for bed here. Congrats on another great event. Thanks, Scott. Thanks for tuning in, mate. If you get a chance, come a little bit later on. Definitely tomorrow when the finals are on. It should be fun. But thanks for joining us. And welcome to Natasha Ailes and Paddy Gibbons. Good morning, Paddy, sir. Is everything coming across okay this morning? Does it sound okay? Give or take the fact that I'm doing the commentary. Not everybody understands regional dialect of Yorkshire. How's that doing this morning? Defending champion Nicole Saunders on 187 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. Welcome to Danny Hopcroft. Nice to see you back on the lanes, Danny. England girls need players like you back. Can't you all talk Lisa John into returning to international play? UK Temping Hall of Famer. in the top 20 of all time. Where in the top 20, you'll find out on Sunday. And you're in the list as well, Danny, because you've won stuff before. So I think we've pretty much got all your results. Check the database on Sunday and let us know if we're missing anything. Jamie Elliott, 163 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. 265 first game from him. Gav Greaves looking for a strike now, 134 in the 7th. And, ooh, mixing strike, but gets it all the same. Morning, Dom, says Paddy Gibbons. All sounds good to me. Dave Morris, good morning, Dave. Love that condition, is favourable to the big swinging shot. There's certainly some big swinging shots down here, Dave. And we fair ragged it when we were kids, but some of the players now, I think they're getting more on it than we did. But to be fair, they're bowling with reactives, and we were doing it with urethane. And plastic, for that matter. But having said that, Anthony Simonson, two-hander from America, has only bowled with plastic this week. And he's in the top 5.
He tried with reactive, but
yeah,
it's overreacting for
him. But yeah, he's bowling plastic, kind of down second arrow into the pocket, and boom.
Would expect he just drilled one again and tried with it.
Probably.
But maybe
he can punch as many balls as he wants, can't he? Being a staffer.
I talked to Sean. He's playing again today, so see if he can get that by for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try and get Anthony in at some point, because Bill Supper asked us to ask his staffers to come in and have a chat.
And if they don't want to,
if they don't want to, we've got proof. We've got to tell them they're coming in. Would you like to come in and talk to us, boys? Oh, I'm a bit. Well, we've got some text from your bosses. You are coming in, but we'll give them the option. As long as they don't say things like, oh, this new ball's clean off the spot. Because I hate that. I don't even know what that means, clean off the spot.
I have no idea as well.
Featured pair then, John Goldbeck. Striking for fun in this latter half of the game. 5 in a row. Karan Salamar from Finland on 4 in a row. A selection of Finns over this week. Talking to Rob Philby yesterday about his first experience of the Ballmaster last week in Tarley. And even he knew anyway, but even he was shocked at the strength in depth in Finland. You see the players you see around Europe, but then you realise that there's another 50 to 100 of them just as good as those ones,
or
if not better.
Or even better, yeah.
Or if not better. But a lot of Finns don't travel. But yeah, probably I would say the strongest country in Europe for bowling. I think the Swedes are probably second, with maybe England third. Overall, you know, I mean, we've got 3 fantastic PDA players now, and of course, the legend that is Paul Moore. But then the Swedes have got just a history of good players over the years. Your Lee Andersons and Jenny Wegner. To name but 2. Good morning to Craigie Farr this morning, and to Bart Van Kekoven. Thank you for joining us. We're in game 2. 203 for Billy Elliott. Sorry, Jamie Elliott, after the 265 first game. Tom Byrne with a 196 there, down on 11 and 12. What did Turlby have that game? Oh, he's striking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In a row.
Yep.
So he had 231 first game. He's looking like he's going to have another 230. Roundabout. So looking good for my overall winner. I think Rob's going to win it this week. He's going to be there and thereabouts. The new slimline Rob Philby.
Playing with Brunswick Vapor Zone, the new one.
Vapor, yeah, he loves the Vapor Zone.
Oh, missed it left.
Yeah, jinxed him.
But still.
Rob's going to be doing some bowling reviews of some of the balls this year. He was telling us yesterday, he said, I'm not going to review everything. If I don't like a ball, I won't review it. So people can kind of draw on their own conclusions as to if Rob doesn't do a review of a particular ball, he doesn't particularly like it. But he's going to, telling me yesterday, he's going to be working with Lee Cocker, because both of them obviously have different shots. Rob doesn't lash it as much as Lee now, so a ball that Lee likes, Rob usually doesn't, and the other way around. So between them, they're going to do the devil's advocate thing where, oh, I love this ball, and Rob will turn around and go, well, I don't like it.
Yeah, so people can see, okay, I'm more like style like Rob or Lee.
Yeah. Well, we're having this, we're chatting away about it, about every ball that ever comes out and the staffers. It's like, does your brand ever make a bad ball? Because each ball is, oh, it's the better than the last one. Yeah. Oh, this is an amazing ball. They can't all be amazing. There's got to be one that's a bit of a lemon. Let's have some honesty in ball reviews. I know you're getting paid to review a ball, but there isn't a ball that works for every single style of player. Some will work for some and some will work better for others. So let's see a bit of that. Right, your featured pair then. Rob Philby's on there. Andy Gillespie.
He's moving. He finished with the 202 in this pair. So
he's been on that pair, yeah. Keep your comment in chat coming in. Who do you want to win this week? So what were Rob then? 240, 241. So he's got 231, 241. Looking good. Into game 3 then. Squad 12. If you just joined us, you're watching the Irish Open. The 31st one. And in all those 31 years, there's only been one male Irish winner and 2 female Irish winners. Quite a few English, quite a few Dutch, Norwegians.
Yeah, 3 Dutch.
Yeah.
Males, 1 female winner. Nicole.
Yeah, American winners, a couple of them.
Yeah.
But it does read like a who's who of bowling talent when you see the list of winners. You can go to talktemping.net and type in Irish Open. And if you want, there's a history of the Irish Open there. Started in 1989. Well, the very first event in '89. Alright, so just while we're waiting for Rob and the team to get going, we'll just take a short break, go get a drink, and I'll be back in a moment. Welcome back and welcome to Billy Gill and Brian Gillespie. Dave Morris says Philby will be top 3 defo on that condition. Well, you get a good look at Rob now. He's on the featured pair. He's just left a 3-pin. Compared to the Rob Philby of old, though, he's toned down his shot a lot over the years. It used to be a big, massive backswing, and he fair lashed it, fair ragged it. But now, a lot steadier, more controlled, and a better player than people give him credit for. Really, he hasn't played as much in Europe as some of the other British players, but when he has gone out there, he's done well. He's won the Brunswick Euro Challenge, and not many people can say that. Rob, of course, in the UK database, so you'll see just what Rob has won at the weekend. Daniel Leighton-Davies. Daniel Davies, how are you doing, sir? Lefties looking play this year. They did last night. Yeah, the top two, Paul Moore and Stephen Gill. They were flying. But yeah, it does look like it's not too bad on the left side. The right side, the players are all scratching their heads a little bit because it's playing different to what they're normally used to. New lane machine, the new icon and new oil being used, so it is playing differently. First day was a bit slicker than the second day, a bit drier. Some players are managing to keep the same shot, the same ball across the house, but other ones are changing around, hitting dodgy pairs. Yeah, good shot there from Mr. Tilby. Let's have a 290, Rob. 231, 241 so far. Good morning to Ron Oldfield. I'm bowing at the moment, Ronnie, because you're like a superstar. UK Temping Hall of Famer. Another one in the list that you will see at the weekend. Someone who would have a lot more points if senior results were added, the age bonus ones. Beauty of Ron Oldfield, he's in the top 20 without a big list of results that he's also got. Just shows you how good he is. Adrian Mitchell says, great strike, Callum Simons. So your featured pair, Gustav Smane Bjornsson, Aron van Benetso, Ben Tennisor, and Rob Philby. So if you're watching on YouTube, we've got that going out in 1080p, so you can watch it on a big screen. If we are on Facebook, we're just on 720 there, so it won't look as good if you fire it onto a TV. If you're watching on a big ass 42 or 50 or 60 or 75 inch screen, you want to be sticking it on YouTube. Good morning to Michael Bloor up there in Yorkshire. Bit of snow in England, I believe, this weekend.
Yeah, in Holland as well.
Got some in Holland as well. Yeah, I thought we might get some, but we haven't had any.
No.
It's going to come Monday morning, so none of us can go home. We'll all be stuck in the airport.
Could be very cozy down there with all the bowlers.
It would be, yeah.
But we'll be going crazy then.
We'll just make a call. We'll get 10 pins down there, and we'll just bowl. Thanks to everyone that's joined us so far. A few from the States. We've even had ex-PBA stars in. Scott Norton was in not so long back. Do like it when we get the big stars watching.
Yeah.
Think, oh, big stars are watching little old us. Hope they like it.
Chatting about everything but except bowling.
Yeah. I think they tune in just to see what we're saying, because we never talk about anything but anything. It could be anything. At least you got some commentary. How many times do you see a webcam stream? It's boring. Good morning, Dom, says Michael Blow. Good morning, sir. You'd bowl well here. You've got the revs for this place. Game 3 of 6 then, squad 12. And your featured pair of Gustav Smiley Bjornsson, Aaron Fanner, Bentienso and Rob Philby.
Yeah, a lot of people from Iceland this year.
Yeah, there's quite a few from Iceland. Yeah, I think there's only one and a half bowling centres there. They've got one and a 3-laner.
They started 3 years ago with 3 guys or something. And they are now with 10, 15.
Oh, I think more than well, these ones might have started 3 years ago, but Icelandic bowlers have been going for a while, haven't they?
Yeah, but this group is
This particular group only started 3 years ago. Yeah, doing well as well.
Aaron was one of those, and Einmar and another one. Couldn't remember his name, but
Rob Philby then going for a 7-pin. Michael Bloss says, I know, pal, I should have gone. Maybe next year. Yeah, Mark Smith and Callum's been over from Shipley area. There's been a few over the years. Jack went over a couple of years ago. There's quite a few Shipley bowlers could give it a go over here. Julian on the YouTube chat says, hello people, and thank you for the streaming and organisation. Hello Jamie Elliott, my friend. I'm a French player. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Dominique. Comment ça va? That's about it. That's all I know French.
Jamie is starting off again. Right to front. 5. No lanes 15, 16.
Yeah. 265 first game for Jamie, and then a low 2. And he's, front 5 in this next one. Good warning to Glenn Bailey. And congratulations on your England selection for the coming year. So we need Rob to start striking now. He's been doing this in most of the games. Quiet first 3 or 4 frames, and then he strings the strikes together for a big game. True story. I used to bowl England in about 1986, and we went out to Holland. What's that place called? Vlaardingen?
Yeah, Vlaardingen. Yeah.
Vlaardingen. We went out there for a tournament against the Dutchies and the Germans, I think. And his brother was there, Lee Philby. Lee was a big backswing bowler back in the day. I think Rob was probably only about 7 or 8 at that time. Yeah, I remember back in the 85, 86, I think it was. Bowling a 235 in Holland and drinking Chocomel. Do they still make that? Chocomel.
Yeah. warm.
Yeah, that was lovely. Chocolate milk in a
With
bottle.
whipped cream.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah, I couldn't get enough of that stuff. Right, Bishop. Again, thumbs for the win. Come on, Batman. And Tony Blythe says, Philby's action reminds me of Wayne Griffin. Rob Philby's toned it down a lot over the years. It's all touch and control now. Whereas before, when he was younger, it would just lash it as much as you can, and at about 100 mile an hour. He's probably one of the best players in the UK for touch on a bowling ball. Michael Bloss says, 10 pin, not carrying. Move forward, Rob. Or some more fingers. Yeah, sat nicely. Into game 3 then. At the end of this game, I'll have a wander down the lanes and just have a quick look at some of the scores and see what the top 3 is shaping up to be. At the end of the block, we will have the squad winner in the virtual studio. Call it a studio, it's just a seat right next to us with a green screen behind it, but it looks good. Michael Bloor says, boom, mixy, mixy. Speaking of mixy, he's not here this week, Adam Michaels. Not seen him on the stream yet either.
No.
So Rob Philby then, 98 in the 5th, with a strike in the 6th frame. Martin Bishop says, Rob will shift to his left hand shortly. Awesome with both. In fact, I don't think I've seen Rob bowl left-handed. Wow. Wow, that's got to be photoshopped. Simon's showing me a photograph of this can't be real. We've got a lion having a drink with a zebra. That can't be real. Lions kill zebras. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Welcome to Paul Ryder and Tony O'Hare. Ryder! What's the latest on Newcastle Bowl, Mr. Ryder? When are you reopening? Another strike for Aaron Fana Bentienso. Strike. It's open 4 in a row. Callum Simon's joined. What's he doing? Watching it? Well, oh yeah, he is. He's watching this stream while he's on the lanes.
Everybody say hi.
He's not listening though, because hey, no, Callum, you're rubbish. He didn't hear it. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Craig Barrett. Good morning, Dan Balsam. All right. All right. Oh, good call, Morris. I think Rob looks like President Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln, with that beard and the chin going on. Yeah, we need to put a big top hat on him, don't we? and get him to say, "Party on, dudes." President Lincoln, I love it. All right. Yeah, but not having the best of games. He's not getting the strikes going this time. 9 spare strike, 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare strike, 9 spare. Yeah, Adrian Mitchell says, seen how it's done, Callum Simons. What the players can do actually though, because we have a slight delay by the time it gets to them, they can bowl their shot, then they can come back and watch the stream to get a replay of their shot. Paul Ryder says, I'm at the centre today, mate, getting quotes for repairs to the building, and hopefully we will get a chance of the lease in the next 2 to 4 weeks, mate, so fingers crossed. Good luck. Good luck. Really want Newcastle to open again. Too much history there to lose it, and too many nice Geordie people up there have supported that centre over the years. There's a business there. Torla Torgerson, 2-time champion. Thanks for joining us, sir. We're bowing at the moment because you're so good. Could we see a 3-time champion from Torla Torgerson? He won it in '96, and then 21 years later, he won it again in 2017. That's just how good he is. To win the Irish Open once, but then to win it 20 years later, that just shows how good you are. You're welcome, Paul. Always had a soft spot for Newcastle. I loved the L shape. It was different when you were a kid, because everything was kind of on one row really when we were kids in the IMF centres anyway, but then you went to Newcastle and it was L-shaped, and I always remember when you walked in you had a grey angle in the window, but because it had sunlight on it for so long it had gone green, so it was like a green angle, and they didn't make a green angle. I always wanted that ball. I wonder what happened to it. Yeah, so Maurice Teese said we think Rob Philby looks like President Lincoln. He's going to make America great again. All right, says Dan Balsam. What pattern are they playing? I can't seem to find it anywhere, mate, says John Wells. Bourbon Street, innit? Yeah,
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street.
With Kegel fire.
Fire oil.
Fire oil, yeah.
Fire oil and Icon. Playing differently, John, to normal because of the new machine and the oil. But playing better, I think, because we were on 1500s and all sorts last year, and it was just a really high-scoring event. I like it when it kind of comes down a little bit. It brings everybody else into play. Nobody's looking at it going, oh no, 1500. 1400's hard to get at the moment. Welcome to Bill Bullock, to Mario Joseph, Coach Maz, out there in Saudi, preparing for the Asian Games, Asian Championships. Not Asian, was it? The Middle East Championships, sorry. We've been blessed this morning with some top players all watching the stream. We've had Scott Norton in. We've got 2-time champion Torla Torgerson watching at the minute. When I grow up, I want to be as fit as Tora. So Aaron Fana Bentienso on this featured pair. He's the pick of the players. Strike open, and then 6 in a row. Good morning to Joe Cundy. I'm curtsying at the moment because Joe Cundy is a UK Hall of Famer. and in the top 20 of all time. Only one of 2 husband and wife teams that are both in the top 20. Darren and Joe are in there, and Jeff and Pauline. Welcome to Benjamin Kubelik. Just joining us, you're in game 3 of squad 12 at the Irish Open. Another day of fantastic bowling. Another 2 squads after this. Then we've got the Desperado around about 7:30, and then the final step 1 in 2 parts. Both parts bowling 4 games each, and we'll be done for about 1 o'clock in the morning. And then back again for finals day. Rob just can't catch a double in this TV game. 158 in the 8th with a spare in the 9th. He went 231, 241 in his first 2. Can't see any other big games going in this one. Jamie Elliott started with a front 5, but ended with a 220 or 30, I think. Can't quite see it. Not sure who we've got coming on the featured pair next. Icelandic bowlers. Michael Blow, I think we'll definitely do this next year. Dom, lanes look lovely. Give it a go. Let's have a few Shipley players over next year. A little bit of an Irish smash and grab. But of all the Opens out there in Europe, I would certainly recommend the Irish and the Malta Open for a little bit of European action.
Yeah. If you want some fun and have a little bit of bowling and everything.
Well, competitive, strong bowling, and then fun.
Yeah, Malta and Ireland.
Malta and Ireland are the 2.
The only difference is the weather between them.
Yeah, yeah, and the cost of a beer.
Yeah,
it's getting expensive in Ireland.
It's always expensive here.
Maybe Brexit were a good idea. Maybe it's getting expensive in Europe. So, just coming up to the end of this game, and Rob's finally started striking. He's got Barney Rubble now. He's going to finish with a 208 to salvage. It wasn't a bad game.
It's a clean game.
Yeah, it's a clean, closed game. But how annoying is that when you need a double?
I haven't seen any same 9 pins, 9 counts in a row. So it was a different pin every time.
Yeah,
he tried and couldn't find it.
It's maybe a change ball, because whatever that ball is, it's just. I think he might have done for them last 3, because he looked to be getting better pin action in the last 3 shots there. So 208 for Rob Philby. Still puts him 80 over, 70 odd over. No, 80. Yeah, 80 over. I think he is now. Aaron Fana Bentiaso going really well. Strike 9 miss, and then he's going to sheet it at the moment. President Lincoln I'm told you look like President Lincoln from Mote's. He's smiling. Aaron Matchin asking who's in the list for the top 20 of all time. If you go to UK10pinhallofame.co.uk, that'll tell you anyway. If you go to the UK 10 Pin Hall of Fame, you get the list there. But I'll go through the list in alphabetical order. Just bear with me a second. So a lot of these names will be unsurprising to you. So your top 20 in alphabetical order. Donna Adams, Fiona Banks, Pauline Bucksmith, Jenny Carter-Billingham, Verity Crawley, Joe Cundy-Harris, Zara Giles-Glover, Nikki Hamilton-Harvey, Gemma Harding-Burden, Judy Howlett-Robbins, Lisa John, Sheila Leonard, Kim Oakley, as she is now, Kirsten Penny, Kira Ray, Hayley Russell-White, Meg Shaw-Jordash, Ann Smith, Holly Towersey, and Gina Wardle. And on your male side, you've got Dominic Barrett, Chris Buck, Jeff Buck, Bernie Caterer, Darren Cundy, Paul Delaney, Lol Ellis, Alan Fawcett, Nick Frogger, Wayne Greenall, Richard Hood, Kevin Horton from Northern Ireland, Brian Michael, Paul Moore, Ron Oldfield, David Pond, Mike Quarry, Phil Scammell, Richard Teese, Steve Thornton and Stuart Williams. Hello, says Neil Sullivan. Hi Neil, out there in Malta. Long time no see, sir. Hope everything's okay in Malta land. I'm just going to take a short 5-minute break and we'll be back for game 4. All right, we're back again. Into game 4. And your featured pair, we have Aidan Byrne, Eric Schultz. Oh. Aidan Byrne, Eric Schultz, and Mika Gildbayek. Tony Blythe is Wayne Greenall. Is that the bowler from Preston with a very high backlift? He's not from Preston, from Yorkshire. He's Wayne Greenall. Reasonably sized backswing, but not massive. A reminder to all the bowlers in the tournament that are maybe watching the stream at the minute, don't forget to get your tickets for the after party down at the Stillorgan Orchard. Your ticket includes a meal and beer, live music. Saw that. Callum Simon's just coming up then. Annie Lawler. Good morning, guys. Morning, Annie. Thanks for the photo yesterday. I got loads of hits on it. Everybody liked it. I don't do selfies usually, and I'm only going to do one this year, and it's going to be you. Or I might do a selfie with Bill Chrisman, if I can get him on the stream. That'd be cool. Thinking of someone else then when I played the old Northwest 5, says Tony Blythe. Sam Rose. Daddy Rose, good morning, sir. Parts of England waking up to snow, I believe, today, or a scattering of it. It's quite nice over here today. It's quite bright, it's not overly cold. And he says, yeah, me too, got lots of hits as well. Get one with Chris Sloan. We'll get one of you with Chris Sloan. You're the one that got me all the hits. You're the one that's famous, not me. Mark Patrick opens up with front two. Looks like we're going to have Pistol Pete Stevenson on the featured pair in the next game. For you Pistol Pete fans. And Mr. Greaves as well. Aaron Matchin, they're shocked 14 times, plus England player Miss Hopkoff didn't make the list. She didn't make the 20, but that doesn't mean she didn't make the 30. Yeah, it's not just the 20 that we're going to be releasing. There's 800 players on the UK database. If you have ever won anything, you will likely be on the list, from domestic through to international, and everything in between. Even the PTBA Nationals at the A division level for singles and all events. Also the NAYBC Nationals at Graduate is in. Welcome to Paul Traynor, Carol Bullock and Brian Wilkins. Thanks for joining us this morning. Stick with us for the next two squads today. We'll have some guests in to do a bit of guest commentary. Might have James Futner in again and Selwyn Morgan. Going to try and get some of the Storm and 900 Global staffers in to chat about some of the bowling balls they've been bowling with this week, and to recommend any of the products from our sponsors, which are Storm, 3G Shoes and 900 Global. If 900 Global are watching, I won't mind one of those new badges. I like the badger. The white one looks really nice. Come on, I want a bloody badger. The other one as well. My mum was laughing at you last night because you couldn't say my name right. I struggle with my own name. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world to go to a bowling tournament and name all the names. I used to struggle in Cyprus with the names there. The Greek names were a bit difficult. The Eastern European ones can be quite difficult. And some of the Scandinavian ones. Oh, massive strike there from Rob Philby. Getting the pin action going. 92 in the 5th frame. With a strike in the 6th now. Just hitting a bit of a transition. First two games were okay. Welcome back to Haley Rumkey and Siti Safaya. Hiya Siti, out there in Malaysia. Nice to see you joining. Hope to see you again at the World Cup soon. Hope you're bowling well, and good luck with all your future tournaments this year. Quality player from Asia, Siti Safaya. Or Siti Safaya Amaya. Sorry if I got that wrong, Siti. I think you're my favourite Asian player. But we have got one Asian player here this week. We've got Bernice Lim from Singapore, currently in the top 3, and probably one of the favourites for the female title this year.
Yeah. I think we have 3 major title candidates this year. It's her, Bernice. We have Ghislaine.
Yeah, Bernice, Ghislaine, and Nicole. Yeah, probably the 3 to watch out for in the ladies. City says hi, Dom. She says, oh, I'm honoured. Credit where credit due, City. You're a fantastic player, as are most of the Malaysian team. I like the tiger outfits you've got, the orange and black. Oh, what we would give in England to have a sponsor like Canon as well. The Malaysians and the Singaporeans have got big sponsors, haven't they? And we can't get Jeff's TV shop down the corner to sponsor us. Mrs. Lawler says, I saw last Wednesday, she's awesome. Oh, she's amazing. Yeah, Bernice is a good player. I think she made the last 8 with Bernice in Hermosillo. Was it Hermosillo? No, Shanghai, I think. City, of course, made the finals in the World Cup recently. Who are the top 3 after 3 games? I don't know, but I will go find out for you right now. And morning, Dom, says Paul Meeker. You are doing a great job again. Oh, thank you, sir. Checks in the post. So bear with me a minute. I'll just take a run down the lanes and find out the top 3 and be back in a moment.
Dom is going around the lanes, and we have Jamie Elliott that started with 265, 203, and 232. And Terry Little has started with 237, 214, and 213 for a total of 664 and 3. So, it looks of it, Jamie is leading this squad. But Dom is still running around, I think. I don't see it, but I think he's still getting some scores in.
Yeah, just those two at the moment, and Rob Philby. Rob Philby went to 31, 241, 208. It's game 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Game 4, yeah. So yeah, Jamie Elliott, the American lad, and Rob Philby seem to be the 3 at the minute. Ah, Jamie's granddad's watching, David Middleton. Yeah, Jamie going well.
He had some troubles on lanes 1 and 2, but that looks a bit, but...
Yeah, down on 1 and 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Terry Little from America going well. I'm not sure if he looks like he's a senior. Or close to it.
Close to it, I think.
Your featured pair then, Mika Gilbayek, Eric Schultz and Aidan Byrne. Aidan Byrne went to 140, but then he's come back with a couple of high 200s. Put himself into a position. You just joined us, you're watching the Irish Open live from the 18-lane Leisureplex Bowling Centre in Stillorgan, Dublin, Ireland. My name is Dom Gall from TalkTenPin.net, and with me as always is Simon Shephers, and he's from Holland. We've got some fantastic players watching at home. We've had Scott Norton from the PBA, or ex-PBA, and we've now got Asian champion City Sapphire watching. Thanks, City. If you ever fancy a trip to Europe, to the Irish Open, come on over. Maybe do a swing with the Ballmaster, then the Irish Open. I'm sure you Malaysians will probably be over for the Brunswick Euro Challenge soon. Good luck if you're over for that one. So what do we think with the Euro Challenge this year? Is it going to be super monster scores again?
I think so, yeah.
Is it going to be 14-30 cut, or?
I think so, yeah. Because, yeah, a lot of PBA players are coming over again, and all the top players of Europe will be there.
Yeah, well, yeah, all over the world. The Asian lot come over. Anybody plays that one usually.
How's Jamie Elliott getting on?
We just did his scores then, didn't
yeah,
you?
around plus 100.
Yeah, around about 100. Yeah. 100 over. Not quite sure what he's got at the moment. But looks like he's finished his game. He's on his way back down this way. We're going to see Jamie on the last game, Grandad.
Yeah.
He's going to be in for game 6 on the featured pair. Mika picks up her spare. So Mika is a boy's name and a girl's name then?
I think so, yeah.
I did not know that. What's your next tournament this year, Simon?
My next tournament, I think it will be somewhere in May.
Yeah.
And that's even the last tournament of the year again. Of the season, not the year, but the season. It's in my local centre, so.
Ah, okay. I'm going to be showbiz now. My next one's going to be the World Cup. I don't know where it is yet, but it's going to be the World Cup. I'm hoping it's in Japan or something like that. That'd be awesome. I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Malaysia, actually. City, can we have a word with the bosses and see if we can have a World Cup in Malaysia?
I would love to play more tournaments, but don't have the time anymore.
Or the money.
Or the money, yeah.
Life gets in the way for some players. That's sort of the unfortunate thing about life. Unless you're going to be a pro bowler or play it professionally and do it as a job, then everybody else needs a job. and then fitting that in with holidays and funding. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Welcome back to Matt Miller. Hi, Matt. Hope the rest of the family's okay. How's your dad? Is he okay? Haven't seen him for ages. I still remember going down to Airport Bowl once, and Matt's in the pro shop and his dad's there, and his dad introduces himself as the dad, and I look at him going, "You're too young to have 3 boys at the age they are." He's got like a baby-faced dad as Matt Miller, or Matt Miller Senior. .210 for Eric Schultz then. Aidan Byrne can strike out for a 235. 235 for you people that don't understand Irish. And Mika is going to finish, or she has done, with a 207. The score's a little bit lower on the last few years due to the new lay machine and new oil being used. Same pattern, Bourbon Street. Or Bourbon Street, whatever you want to call it. Which I find strange, actually, Bourbon Street, for a sport that's trying to get away from that kind of drinking and an alcoholic type nature of the old days, to call a pattern Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
You should call them easy, hard, intermediate, and nails. So a couple of shots on this featured pair for Aidan Byrne just to finish up, picking up a spare. Good boy. 10 for yourself, lad. And we'll be into the next game. We've got Pistol Pete Stevenson's going to be on there. John Chu's just joined us. Welcome, John. Squad 1 of the day, another 2 squads, and then the Desperado around about 7:30 tonight. Hopefully it's on time. I won't have too many delays. And then we've got the final step 1 in 2 parts this evening. So there's a lot of top class bowling today for you to jump in and out of. Not expecting you to stick with us all day, but we do welcome and thank you for joining us. Been getting some monster hits on the stream this week. We've caught up flow bowling. We're just chasing down the PBA and USBC now this week. Not bad for a little tournament in Europe. So Aidan Byrne finishes with 213. Thomas Galvin joined us, and Selwyn Anthony Morgan. Hey, Selwyn. Selwyn, as we know, famous for his turkey noises when people get a turkey. We've had the pleasure of Selwyn on the stream this week. Some people are a natural on the microphone, and Selwyn's one of them. We're just waiting for a couple of lanes to finish up, and then we'll be into game 5. Morning all, says Selwyn Anthony Morgan. Are you up, Selwyn? Are you watching bowling in bed? Oh, he's run out of stickers already. Selwyn always gives players a turkey sticker.
Gonna show it to you.
Can't get the, what does it actually say on it? Yeah, I can't even say that online. No, I'll go on, I'll say it. I was gobbled by Selwyn in Dublin. Strike, strike, strike. Selwyn says, thanks for the kind words. Credit where credit's due, Selwyn. That's what I say. If people are nice, tell them they're nice. People do like to hear nice things now and again. Featured pair then, Femke Postma, Bagora Roz Olafsdotter, and Peter Stevenson, or Pistol Pete, as he's known in the UK parts. So we've got players looking like famous people. Today we've got Rob Philby, who Richard Teese's dad Mo says looks like Abraham Lincoln. And I would say Peter Stevenson looks like Leonard Rossiter. Anybody remember Leonard Rossiter from Rising Damp? Selwyn saying, more or less, I'm getting ready to come down. Billy Elliott getting up now for Jamie Elliott getting up for another strike. Hopefully. Flying at the minute, around about 100 over. And does get a strike. He will be on the featured pair for the last game. I'll take a run down the lanes after this game is finished to find out how our top three, and keep our eye on those three to see which one takes the squad win and comes into the studio for a chat. Selwyn asking if there's any big scores. Not particularly. We've got three players round about between 70 and 100. Oh, excuse me, 70 and 100 over. I don't think we're going to see a 1500 in this block.
Don't think we're going to see a 1500 at all.
At all, yeah. No, it takes some bowling to do that.
You have to hit the right lane on the right time with the right ball. It's not easy like last year. Like 3 guys hit the 1500, 3 players, and yeah, a lot of were 1490.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, there were quite a few over the 1450 bracket, weren't
yeah.
there? We're not getting many pushing over that this weekend. It's probably down 100 pins, but I like it. It's making the whole tournament more playable. It's not, there isn't people pulling away. Everybody's having to think about it a little bit. It's going to be a well-earned win is this weekend.
Yeah.
And they will have the pleasure, probably, of being awarded the title by Bill Chrisman, the head of Storm, who is in the country, and he will be down soon, I believe.
I think so, yeah. They flew yesterday afternoon, so night, so they will be here this morning. Sleeping,
resting at the minute.
Yeah, maybe a couple of hours of sleep, and then
there's got to be a bit of jet lag involved with the Chrismans, because they do travel the globe quite a bit. They're usually out in Asia and not too easy acclimatizing when you go from one zone to another.
No.
So here we are with Pistol Pete, looking for a Barney Rubble double. And gets it. Femke Postma with a strike spare on this featured pair. And Bergora Ros Olafsdotter starts with a strike. We're looking for a double. Keep your comment and chat coming in if you've got any questions. Get them asked. Don't be shy. Give it a try. Selwyn asking, is it 1 lane courtesy or 2 lane courtesy? I'm a bit confused. I was a bit confused.
I don't know what it is exactly. Everybody is doing 2, but I believe it's still 1. I think we have to check up with that.
2's ridiculous. The person next to you on both lanes, that's enough.
Yeah.
You know, he's looking for 2 lanes or 4 lanes. Or I played the match play years ago, about 1989, 90, something like that. And I'm bowling away. I'm bowling quite well. And Paul Loberman comes down to me, goes, can you, Jeff Buck sent a message, can you not go up when he's bowling? And I said, where is he? He's like 6 lanes away. So, some choice words to Paul. I said, give him that message, Paul. I wasn't too impressed myself, but I think he was just trying to get into my skin because I was bowling well at the time, and I think I might have been meeting him next. But I beat a couple of the adults, and I went out in the, I don't know, the last 24 or 30 or something like that. Double elimination, so if you lost one match, you were into the losers bracket, and then if you got beat again, you were out. But I lost to the eventual second place player at the time, which was Peter Beckel. But yeah, lane courtesy. 1 lane either side, that's enough. If you're bothered by somebody 2 lanes away, then you shouldn't really be on the lanes. Welcome to Paul Chandler and Steve Dalton. That's just my opinion, of course. Others may have different opinions. What do you guys out there prefer to bowl? Do you prefer 1 lane courtesy, 2 lanes? Do you like more? Peter Stevenson then, front 3 in game 4.
Jamie Elliott started with front 4.
He's done that 3 times in this block so far,
yeah.
I think, front 3 or 4. Absolutely flying. Says Selwyn. We'll get you in for a bit more commentary today then, Selwyn, if you're up for it. Big Elko in the house. Paul Chandler says 1 lane is fine. A lot of guys from across Europe seem to look for 2 lanes though.
Yeah, I'm just doing it because everybody is doing it, yeah. I don't want to be that guy who who spoils everybody's game. And
do you know, if the rule's 1 lane, I would have 1 lane. If somebody says I want 2 lanes, I'd say no, the rule's 1 lane.
Yep.
You want to get on with it. You don't want to be waiting 5 minutes just to play your shot. You just want to, you know, if the lane's there, and just get on with it. As a streamer at the back, I'd prefer 1 lane courtesy, because 2 lanes going to take longer for us. Or any more than that's going to take a lot longer.
Yeah, I think tonight 3 games will be as long as 4 now, and tomorrow it will be even longer.
Well, it is 4 games. It's gone back to 4 games.
No, it's 3 games.
It's not.
4?
It's 4.
Yeah?
Yeah, Sean told me. Because players complained last year that 3 wasn't enough. Which is right, really,
yeah,
when you get to final step 1.
With 3, if you have 1 low game, you're done.
You're pretty much done, yeah. But at least with 4 games, you've got a fighting chance. So, yeah, it's back to 4. Which is going to take us to 1 o'clock in the morning, at least.
Yeah.
Selman said, I was doing 1 lane, but I had all the big boys and girls around me, so I copied them.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Hey, if the rule's 1 lane, Selwyn, do 1 lane. Forget about the good players. Let them worry about that. But if you're playing to the rules, That's fine. But yeah, you're a nice guy. You don't like to upset anybody, so I can appreciate just blending in. Jamie's in again. Front 5.
Is it possible for you to see if she's spared or not? Sorry, can we see if she's spared or not?
We can see, yeah. We'll check.
One second.
We're just getting an action replay to find out what pin was left for a particular player to have it put back up again.
Played lane 8, right?
Lane, no, yeah.
It's for him? Her.
For her. Nine pin.
Yeah.
There's a front 6 for Jamie Elliott. Make that front 7. Might have to get the roving cam ready. Although we can spin it round, can't we?
Yeah, we can spin it around, yeah. That's maybe even
But
easier.
yeah, we can set up the rove. Gets a better shot, doesn't it? And we haven't used it all that much.
Yeah.
We're just setting up the roving camera just in case we have to go down to Jamie's lane. Yeah, we're ready. If I talk over that, would it pick up?
Let's see. Turn yours down. And turn mine.
He's left a temp. He's
Left a temp in anyway, so we after all that we won't be going down.
No, we jinxed it again.
But yeah, you can.
we can do a rundown.
Yeah, put the mobile on and I'll walk down the lanes.
Yeah, I will put it on when you're down
Okay,
there.
okay.
down the bottom of the house with Nicole Sanders. Walking down the lanes now. Kelly McDonald and Andy Gillespie down this end. Looking for a double, but needs a 10 pin. Quick word, Callum. How are we doing?
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. All this weekend, all.
Nah. You got another squad yet, though?
No, it's not.
Are you done?
No. Bowling's after this. Bring the sorrows away.
Desperado. Yeah.
I'll only have a couple of times then.
With Rob Philby down the bottom end here.
Right, we're back again. Hope you like that roving camera. We'll be using it a little bit more towards the finals. Probably get a guest commentary in, and we'll do what we did last year. I'll go down and
Maybe use this one for the next one to get a little bit better audio.
yeah, can do.
Yeah, you have the microphone a little bit closer.
Yeah. Oh, has it got a mic on that one?
Yeah,
Excellent. Yeah.
I think so, because it's an original headset.
The only trouble with that is the balance. You can't really plug it in. It's difficult to get it in.
Yeah, maybe you have to
Flip it the other way and
flip
do
the
it
other
that
way,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the better idea.
Yeah. And then stick it in that way. Oh.
No, it doesn't work right.
Might just be I ain't got the balance right.
Yeah, but I think he will capture some of the. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it that way.
Maybe take it a little bit to the up, and then we can put it in as well.
Balance it that way.
Yeah. Maybe even a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Maybe put this in first and then.
There you go.
Oh, you have to charge. Maybe put it in first and then put it
Yeah,
in there.
go on then. You do it. Come on, Steve-O, says Martin Bishop. Ryan Press has joined us. Lewis Richardson, thanks for joining. Just coming up to the end of this 5th game. We've got Pete Stevenson on this featured pair. And he's on a 2:77 pace. Is it balanced?
No, not yet.
You do it on that there.
Yeah, you do it.
Go on then.
I have no idea how it works. So. And you need to charge it. It's only on 20%. Your phone.
It doesn't like it like that, but yeah, it doesn't like it like that.
Maybe I can change, put a little bit back. You got it? Yeah. It's a bit better now, I think, but it's not really moving, right?
Yeah, it's not moving right, is it?
It's because it isn't balanced now.
Yeah, it needs one of those that just L-shaped ones, but they don't do them, do they? Or I can just hold it, but it'll just be a bit wobblier. I'm just fiddling about with the roving cam to try and put a mic in so that the audio on the Rove is a little bit better. 266 for Peter Stevenson with this spare. Caroline Johnston says, great work, guys. Oh, you moved it back over?
Yeah. A little bit.
I can't go any more that way.
This one is pulling it down, I think. No.
Let's try it again the other way.
We'll take it out and then just crank the volume up.
It's not going to do it with that in.
No.
Nah. The audio's not a big deal anyway, because you can commentate over the top of this anyway, can't you?
Oh, I'll walk down and yeah, you do it.
I'll do the yeah, and you just whoever's up here can commentate anyway. Just doing
Get quick charge on.
a little bit of tinkering to try and do a good finals. A good finals stream. Steady Crystal Pete, says Martin Bishop. Just joined us, you're watching the Irish Open live from Stillorgan, Dublin. We're into game 5 of squad 12. My name's Dom Gall from talktemping.net, and with me as always is Simon Shephers from the Netherlands.
Yeah. I won't be here in the next squad because I'm playing.
He's playing in the next squad, yeah.
Just get a feel for the finals tonight. or maybe even improve. Who knows?
Oh, Simon, if you bowl 1500, that'd be awesome. Because we're on a split, aren't we? If you win 4 grand, you've got to give me 2. Yeah, right.
You're getting a Chinese.
Yeah, I'll get a Chinese if I'm lucky.
You're getting Maos.
You won't need your streaming fee anyway if you win 4,000 euros.
No.
All right, so bear with us 5 minutes or so. We're going to take a short break, and Simon will be up here because I'm going to bring a few sheets up to him and let him know who it looks like it's going to be for the squad winner. So we'll be back in.
I think it will be or Jamie or it will be
Jamie, Rob, or the American guy, possibly, or unless somebody else has come through. But we'll know in about 5 minutes' time. So keep watching. Back soon.
welcome back. We have the first score sheet of Rob Philby. He started at 231, 241, 208, 201, and 223 for 104 over now. So he's one of the guys who has the chance to win this squad, I think. Dom is running around to get more sheets. He's checking, I think, for Jamie's now. Starting off with Jamie's one, 265, 203, 232, 243, and 268. He's going really kind of like 126. He's already on 200 now. So yeah, he will be in the 1400s. So I think Jamie's going to win this squad. And he's starting off with a double 6-3 and another strike, so I think he will win. He's going to challenge the current leader, Alan Pride. And we have Terry Little with plus 68 after 5 games. Double for Jamie after a split.
All right, we're back again. So it looks like Jamie Elliott's going to be the squad winner. 200 over already.
200 over, yeah.
He can make the lead. What does he need now?
I think he's needs 210 over or something, 215 over. So yeah, if he has a 250.
250 gives him the lead, yeah. Capable. He's gone double, 8 split 1 and a double. Brent Sharp's joined us. Hi Brent. Up there in Yorkshire land. How's that doing? Into game 6 then, of squad 12. 2 more squads today. Then the Desperado. Always exciting Desperado. And then we're into the finals for final step 1, 2 parts.
Yeah, I won't see the Desperado. I will bring out my whites over here.
Huh?
I won't see the Desperado.
Well, no, hopefully not.
I'm not seeing it, so I'm back in the hotel as well.
You want a couple of buys anyway into the finals. Go on, Jamie. Let's have an assault on the leadership. But we'll get Jamie into the studio at the end. So Gavin Greaves looking for a 290 at this stage. Spare 4-bagger. Just comes up a little bit heavy, leaves a single pin. Last year's senior champion, Tom Byrne, beat Selwyn Morgan in the final. Going well for a front 5 and then a couple of spares, 125 in the 5th. We'll be back at 12 for the next squad. Well, I will be anyway. Simon's going to be polling it.
Yep. And after that, I will get back to the hotel.
Chilling. Good morning. Daniel Alley behind us. Kevin Watamina on a 4-bagger. Thomas Whelan says he had it was a good evening's bowling on Thursday. Well, for some at least. Yeah, it was. So the hot news at the minute is Jamie Elliott, about 210 over. Chasing down the top spot. We work out he needs around about 250 to take the overall lead. But anywhere in the top 3 at this stage would be good. Anything over 14.20 is a great score at the moment. Yeah, another good shot. 4 in a row. Billy Elliott is flying. Keep comments and chat coming in. Hope you're enjoying the show so far.
Yeah, the last show for us.
The last show for us, yeah. This will be our last Irish Open as a streaming team. It's been emotional. It's been good. We've done 5 years now, and like I said before, you never overstay your welcome. But we've lined up a very, very capable replacement. So they are entering negotiations as to if they will be taking over next year, which I think they will be. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the additions that will be brought next year. The person that we've lined up has got some exciting tech to use in streaming. All will be revealed eventually, I would think. But the Irish Open will be continuing, as always, into its 32nd year next year. The date has already been set. I saw a flyer go out yesterday, 2020. The date is already set.
Yeah.
If you get yourself to the Irish Open webpage on Facebook, you'll see details for next year. Anyone that's not played Ireland, why not?
It's next year. It will be the 12th to the 19th of January.
12th to the 19th of January.
Yeah.
I love that. We've not even finished this year yet, but next year's already planned.
Yeah. Even with Storm 900 and GG.
Yep. Sponsors are back next year.
Yeah.
Storm 900 Global and
the 2020 Storm
3G.
900 Global and 3G Irish Open Championship. The
Yep.
2020.
2020. Yeah. Right, Jamie's still going strong. 5 in a row now as he chases down this top spot. It just shows you how well Alan Bride has bowled at the moment, because we've gone most of the week and nobody's come close to his score. Jamie now is the first one to make a serious assault on it.
I think the lanes are reacting a little bit better than the rest of the week, looking at the scores.
I don't know.
They're more even. They're not like high, low, high, low.
Well, if you look at the way Jamie's bowling the ball, he's ragging it out there. He's bowling quite deep and he's throwing it out and it's coming back all the time.
Yeah.
So the shot looks was certainly more consistent for him throughout the block. But we'll find out how he saw it. in the interview. So Jamie Elliott, double, 8 split 1, 5 in a row. Yeah, if he sheets it, he's going to do it. Oh, thank you. Good old bacon sandwich just turned up. So what can Jamie tap out for?
264.
264.
Right.
Which will give him the lead, won't it?
Yeah.
And then some. Come on. Yeah, good shot. Kid's flying. He's jamming, man. He's jamming.
He can't miss.
Huh?
He can't miss. He just.
No, he can't, can he? He's looking really good. Really good. So Gav Greaves looking for a double, 156 in the 7th with a strike in the 8th. Big backswing, lots of lashing revs. And just sat into the pocket a little bit high, leaves a single pin. So coming up into the 10th on the featured pair. First two in for Jamie Elliott will pretty much give him the lead.
We will get him in the studio as quick as we can because it's the last game.
Yeah, we will. Welcome to Kyriakou and Mark Johnson. How's things in Cyprus, Kyriakos? Had a little bit of snow recently in Cyprus, I believe. Jamie, first one in the 10th. Oh, no, 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 no! He's left a split. It's going to cost him the lead, that, isn't it?
Yeah. He rode way outside. Way more to the outside. Maybe 5-6 boards or something. Yeah. Then it won't recover enough.
Tom Burns going to finish with a 233 if he strikes again twice. Yeah, another strike for Tom. 233 on the board if he gets a strike. Julian says, Jamie, go! Yeah, he's done well. Pick it up though, come on. Go on, go on, go on. Just the one.
Almost a tip on the 10 from the
So
gutter.
230. He's going to be shy of about, what, 20 pins-ish?
Yeah, I think so. 1440. Something.
Good score though. Good score.
Yeah. 14.
He doesn't know.
41. Yeah. 20, 22 pins, something like that. Alright, top two's fine. Top four. What's the top four? .14.31 now you're in it. So 14.62, you're second. Then there's Stephen Gill and Ghislaine. When you got a minute, mate, come up for an interview.
David Middleton says, "Yeah, get in there, baby." David, we're going to have Jamie in the studio in a minute.
Yeah, just waiting for
14.41.
everybody to finish and then get him in.
Yeah, he's just getting his stuff off the lane.
Some lanes still have to go 2 frames or something.
Yeah.
2 or 3 frames. High scoring pair now again. 230, 233, 211, and another 220.
Yeah, some good scores at the end. Right, we'll get the studio lights on. So that just about concludes our squad.
Yeah.
We've got Jamie Elliott coming up to the studio. He's broken into the top 3 in second place with 14.41.
Yeah, we're just waiting for finishing up the rest of the squad before we switch to the studio. Oh, we're going to switch.
He's coming now, so we're
Okay.
going to set up the camera. Yeah. Bear with us a moment. Cheers, man. All right, we'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. We're just setting up the camera now.
No worries.
It's a little bit closer with you. Yeah, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect. So there we go, we're live. Jamie Elliott, congratulations,
Thank you.
into second place, 14.41.
Yes.
Same ball all the way through house? Or?
No, I started off with the Honey Badger to start with. Then game 2, I believe, end of game 2, tried the Cyborg. And from then on, stuck with that. Seemed to hold well down lane.
Are you only bowling with 900 then?
No, that Cyborg's track.
Oh, is it a track?
Yeah.
So you've got a mix of
Yeah, I've
equipment?
got a mixture.
Yeah, no staff dealer or anything at the minute?
No.
Would like one though?
Would very much like one, yeah.
Who would you want a staff deal with though?
It's a tough one. Obviously, Storm's the biggest brand at the minute. It seems to be doing very well. 900 are coming up, so with Motive as well.
Yeah.
So,
Which equipment do you prefer playing with?
it depends. I like how Storm are more down lane, but I do like my stuff to read a bit earlier sometimes.
Yeah.
So I do find that with my 900 Global, it's with a Honey Badger. Seems to read earlier, but still continue down lane.
So you changed your ball across the house. Did you change your line much? 'Cause you look to be playing fairly deep, just ragging it out there. And
It was just a question of every time it hooked a bit more down lane, I just got left a bit more.
Yeah.
Kept the same kind of line, just got deeper and deeper as the lanes moved.
How have you been bowling recently?
Well, that block surprised me. So
Yeah?
yeah. No, I'm been up and down. Did go to AK 2 weeks ago. Didn't do too well, but no, I'm pleased with how I did today.
Good, good. Have you got tournaments leading up this year? Any big ones?
I'll be going for the second round of French League in March, and then followed by Euro Challenge, hopefully. Other than that, I'll have to plan nearer the time.
See how it goes. What do you do for a job then?
I work at H&M.
Oh, right, okay.
Just a little job, gets my money in to play for my bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the warehousing. It's not like the store.
Have you got eyes on being a bowler in the future, or you'd like to be?
Definitely.
You would like to play the Pro Tour at some point, or?
Oh yeah, that would be a dream.
You've got to get on that European tour first and win a couple of them, and bleed yourself in, sort of thing.
Get my name out there.
Well, this would be, it'd be good on your CV if you won the Irish Open.
It would do.
It gives you the boost for, well, I can do it, sort of thing. I mean, you can. We've seen it now that you're more than capable of shooting big scores. It's just keeping it consistent in a block sometimes, isn't it?
Exactly.
Will you play it again before now?
No,
that's done?
that'll be it now. Just fingers crossed I'll stay in top 4.
Yeah.
Because I'll jump straight to the match play, won't I?
How long have you been bowling now?
Started when I was 9, so this will be my 12th year.
12th year?
Yeah, 12 years now. Yeah.
And 300, obviously, we've had a few of them.
Yes.
High series?
I don't think I've had 800 yet.
No?
No, I think it's about 795. I think
right.
The highest is. Yeah. This is my highest 6-game block.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You made it look easy as well.
Yeah, it just flowed today for some reason. I didn't have to think about my next shot. I just let it happen.
The omens are in, aren't they? You might be top 5 in the Irish Open and taking a bit of money back.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Yeah, £4,000's nice, isn't it? 4,000 euros.
It would help out a lot.
I bet it would. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to see you in the final now, no matter what, or the finals.
Yeah.
That's how far you goes up to you. You're going to miss tonight's bowling, aren't you, really?
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it stays that way.
Good.
Yeah.
Congratulations anyway, Jamie. Well done.
Thank you.
We'll see you interview you again when you win it.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Congratulations.
We'll go for it. Thank you.
So that just about concludes the block. Thanks very much, mate. Thanks again. We'll be back at 12 o'clock with the next squad. Hope you've enjoyed the bowling this morning. Julian says, thanks again for all the streaming. Hope you enjoyed it all. We'll see you again at 12, so about an hour's time. Goodbye.